Hey, stop the body. Yeah.
On your Samuel the floor. Headphones down.
Headphones down.
Hi, my name is Amaya. I'm 13 years old, and I am a 7th grader at Joshua Z. Kershaw IB School. So basically what we're doing is songwriting, production, and music making. And what I be doing in the thing is that I make these beats where like it's for people to listen to or learn about with different cultures and like different like things that we're learning. Basically like people who want to listen to it around the world, or like more people who does not know about music or any type of stuff like that. My favorite part of it is basically being free. I don't have to worry about anybody telling me what to do or like how my music how to put it sound or how to put it look like. Basically like I have free. Basically it's like anything I can say or anything I put in one beat or one like introduction or more. So I made a song called Maya with most of A's, and I'm really proud because like it wasn't my first draft. It was like a draft that I started making, and like when I first started, I was a bit shaky at it, and I was not really like sure about how to stuff. But now like at the end of the program, I'm starting to realize that like I did a good job. I'm really proud of it, even if it's struggles and a lot of commitment.
Hello, I'm Gabriel Freeman.
I'm Kendall Clark.
My name is Vance White.
I'm 12 years old.
I am also 12 years old.
I am 11 years old.
And we are here today at Kershaw.
The program is called Soundtrap, and we basically learn how to make beats and on the computer.
I think like what I learned is how to be like a better producer and work with more people in like a certain environment, and how to like understand like what beats they like and how they coexist with one another. And I think like the program is really cool. I like it because it's a way to get the community together and all just vibe out. It doesn't take no negativity. It's really just all positivity. So I really like this program.
So a beat I made was called Happy Time Hype, and I made it because I like being happy all the time, and I like listening to beats that can make me happy and make me dance. It's just a very nice feeling, and it's important to me because that's just who I am.
Hello, I'm Michaela Bateman, and I'm the Program Manager for Changing Worlds. I've been with Changing Worlds for about 4 years now. So So the purpose of my role here at Changing Worlds is basically to help facilitate the program, set up curriculum, and basically coordinate with the school to bring an arts integrated residency to Kershaw. And this year specifically, we have songwriting music production class that we have been bringing back for, I would say, the third year now on a wonderful Creative Schools Fund grant. So it's been really, really wonderful getting to bring songwriting music production and that art form, everything about learning how to make instrumentals, but also learning the audio production fundamentals and lyric writing to these students, and also help foster all of their artistry as well as individuals. So this program has had an amazing impact on this kid so far, especially because a lot of the schools that Changing Worlds works in don't have a lot of funding to provide arts programs for their students in art education. So this program is filling a really essential gap for students. It's also fostering a lot of career opportunities for them, because we have a lot of students who kind of know sonically what they want out of their own artistry, but they might not have had the resources and the tools. So that's the wonderful thing that Changing Worlds and this partnership with Creative Schools Fund grant and Kershaw as well is bringing to the students. It's that opportunity to express themselves in a wonderful artistic medium, and definitely bringing a large part of their own stories to life.
The song name is Pumpkin Pie.
Are you kidding me?
Very nice. My name is Avo Randru. I am the teaching artist with Changing Worlds for music, songwriting, production. And I've been just working here this year at Kershaw with multiple grades. We just worked with the 7th grade here, but it's been an exciting experience to just get them creating compositions, taking it in all kinds of varying directions, which has been really interesting to see, and getting really some individual, unique perspectives on what they might think of as just creative music for this date. One of the things that's been really inspiring is to kind of see how unique each student's personality is and how they take that into their compositions. They're a lot more varied than one might guess. They're really, I'm finding them less influenced by just kind of like the popular music they might listen to, and more digging in and pulling out ideas from the platform we're using, which is called Soundtrap. And they're taking it in all kinds of interesting directions that sound cinematic at times. Sometimes they sound folk pop. So really kind of surprised and inspired me, because I really am inspired to like take music in various directions too. And so kind of the versatility and the freedom from feeling like they've got to do things a certain way. So I really saw some very unique approaches that could be used really in a lot of different settings. We were talking about how this music might fit in a soundtrack really well. This would fit with a singer over it, and all those kind of really nice connections. So I think that's one of the things that I really was inspired by, just to see the rich variety that they created. So the program is important to me because I'm just really passionately interested in music production, songwriting, etc. But I think for them also, it's really an avenue to create their own voice creatively. And these tools allow for some fairly advanced music production. So their ideas aren't limited by resource in this setting. They can really take an idea to a very near finished, like professional production level. And so I guess they really get to sense how far they can take music, you know? So that's really, I think, why it's so important. And some kids are really struggling to find an avenue that inspires them, and for some of them this is their zone. So they need to find something that really draws from them and gets to their deepest creative place, that speaks to them and allows them to really express their voice.
Hi, my name is Barbara Krantz, and I'm a pre-K to 8 art teacher in CPS. I'm also an arts liaison who has partnered with Changing Worlds to bring in the songwriting and music production program for middle school students. So my role was to reach out to Changing Worlds. We wrote a grant together. We got a 3-year grant award, and we've been running the grant for 3 years now for songwriting and music production. What has been really amazing partnering with Changing Worlds is, number one, the people, Michaela and Avo and some of the other teaching artists, have been really, really inspiring and helpful for me and the students at the school I teach at, Kershaw, to get the kids to to grow with self-expression in a medium other than visual art, which is what I teach. So they're kind of making connections between visual art and music and how they can include their own voice in both mediums, and especially music. Changing Worlds for me has really helped me to see the kids expressing themselves in an interesting and new way. So I've grown as a teacher being able to see students who maybe in one way express themselves in a new way, because music is a way that they use the tools in a way that they don't use when they're in art class. So it's really helped me to grow and better understand my students. The arts are so important in schools because it allows students to synthesize what they're learning, seeing, experiencing in the world in a way that connects to them. And they're able to express what they're experiencing, how they're experiencing it, and what they how they respond to everything that's going on around them, and including inside themselves, creatively, and give themselves a voice. It helps them to become more self-aware, more self-expressive, and it also helps them to kind of better deal with some of the things we see happening around us in our environment, both locally, inside ourselves, and also around in a wider world. So they're incredibly critical for students, especially at the ages that I teach. All students. It's critical for all students.